somebody might join me, and I'll pick an angel card for somebody. Very impromptu. Okay, so Lynn, let's have a look then for an angel card for Lynn. I've got the pack down here. Angel Therapy, which says, Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. These Adoring Virtues Angel Therapy cards. Right, I feel then, Lynn, that you will relate to this card for you at the moment. Yeah, I do feel that there, let me just really attune to your energy, Lynn. Just bear with me a minute. Right, yeah, I get the feeling of the stress, but also I do get a feeling of a determination to get through with you, whatever comes. You definitely do keep everything together and looking well. There's a particular angel with you, Lynn, that I'm looking at clairvoyantly, and I'm trying to see who it is. Right, well, all he's telling me is he's an angel of co-creation. Ah, okay, well, he has come in response to he's saying to me the word marketing. So he's coming in response to your requests for help, and he's as I see him, he's dark-haired, a long, dark, brownish coloured robe, and he's actually with you. I don't feel you've consciously connected with him yet, but he wants me to let you know he's there. He's giving me the name of Edward for him, so that will help you to connect to him. Call him in, and he's going to inspire you with ideas for marketing. And he's showing me little brown parcels and boxes going out. Right, well, he's definitely got ideas to help you to flourish. So do call him in consciously at the beginning of each day to work with you, and don't discount any little notions, any little ideas that seem like your own thoughts, just up here in the back of your mind, because they are actually the angel dropping ideas into your mind. And don't discount anything. Edward, he's saying again, his name's very definitely Edward, and he is showing me a silver-coloured chain in his hands. And I know that you can relate to this. Right, he's talking about profitable is just the one word he's now given me. So I'm linking with him in my mind here and seeing what else. Well, I have to say that I am actually, just let me double check, because I know what I've seen. I just want to, oh, okay. Right, start looking for outlets. He's wanting you to move forward with looking for outlets, and he's given me 2 places. He's given me Cheshire, so there must be somewhere in Cheshire that will want to stock what you have. And I also saw the Glastonbury tour up on Glastonbury, okay? you know, these, right, he's definitely going to help open doors for your things to go outwards, your products. So I'm just listening to see. All right, no, okay. Do work with him. He's very purposeful. He has actually come to you on a mission to help you, and he will be staying with you permanently for as long as you need him. He's absolutely what you could refer to as a troubleshooter coming in to assist you from the angelic realms, okay? Yeah, definitely, definitely. So do work with him and you'll get some results, Lynn. Okay, so I hope that's been of interest. Just wondering whether I'll pick you another card as well, Lynn, from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's deck here. Let's see what else I can get. Of course, it's far easier in person, but we can still do this over the computer even when I can't see you. Oh, okay, so I picked the Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. This is you. And at the bottom of the card, it says, happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Well, that affirms what the angel that I just picked up on around you is talking about, career, promotions, and needing that push to get going and get them out there. To me, that's quite conclusive that what I picked up was right. So get going with that. Okay, I'll leave you now, Lynn, but I want to go to Joe Wade. Hi, Joe. I haven't connected with you before, but I know that you're Monica's daughter. I will pick you a card. Let's see. Okay, Joe. This is from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. And I have got for you the Princess of Spring. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. Let's see what I can pick up. The card says, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. I feel with you that the creativity is definitely with you. I do feel that things have been a bit stymied. It's like there's a burst of activity and you can get a bit done and then it all slows down and then it all stops. And it's like you really want to get going. So they're emphasizing, yes, keep going. I do feel this summer there's going to be some kind of breakthrough on that front for you. You'll be happy to know. Well, I just saw clairvoyantly a newspaper go up and it just had news written at the top of it. And now they're showing me the sun. When I see the sun as a symbol, it's very bright, very positive. Are you going on a journey or a holiday somewhere? Because I think that will be coming up too, Joe. A short trip somewhere. Right. And also, don't know whether you've ever been to Jersey, because Jersey is coming up in your energy field. There's a connection with you to Jersey. Okay, so bear that in mind. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing mushrooms, okay, in the sense of cuisine. So this might be something that you're cooking with or don't like cooking with equally, but they're showing me that. All right. Let's pick another card as well for you, Joe. So see what else I can get. Is money an issue? I just heard the word money in my ear. And a sense of wanting more to be forthcoming, like it's a bit stretched. Right, your artistic, creative self needs to be the avenue where you bring in more revenue. Right, so the other card I've got for you, Joe, is the Five of Summer. Five of Summer. And the card says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. I feel you're a bit like a cat on a hot tin roof when it comes to other people's emotions. I feel that you really can sense them, and you're very sensitive, and it's almost like you jump, and you're not wanting to get the spiky vibes off of other people. And what I'm saying is, with that sensitivity, I'm really getting a feeling here coming in on an Archangel Michael vibe. Stand up for yourself and say no and just walk away. And I feel that you are being forced to do that by events that have happened around you. And it's absolutely the right thing to do, to walk away when people are being unpleasant or difficult or awkward. You don't need to tolerate it. I think you're needing to put that line down and say no more and more and create that boundary. Yeah, self-preservation actually for you, Joe. I feel that you need to do that. You do need to do that. Good, and I hope that you have been doing that lately and are going to continue doing it. Otherwise, it's just too distressing for you. Hope that's helpful, what I've said. What else can I tell you before I leave you, Joe? Well, okay, so I'm hearing the word nourishment. This is on a physical level. So look after your nourishment, your energy. Make sure it's balanced, okay? Particularly at the moment where I do still get that feeling of things being a bit stressy. Okay, so I hope that's been of some value to you, Joe. Thank you for joining me on this impromptu little readings. Let's see where else. You're welcome, Joe. Let's see where else I need to go. Louise, love, I'm having a tough time at the moment emotionally and in my marriage. I would love a card, please. Okay, let's have a look and see what I can get for Louise, love. Right, so I have got creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen or an article or a book. I can feel that sense of overwhelming pressure around you. And this is a way of releasing. Writing for you is a way of getting your emotions out and releasing your feelings. And when you need somebody to talk to, which I do feel that you do at the moment, this is the next best thing. And I'm being told quite strongly to not let anybody else make you feel inadequate. Right? Yeah, as you know, if anybody else makes you feel inadequate, it's actually their problem. Anybody who is making you feel like that has a load of their own issues and problems and is trying to stamp their authority on you, which is quite wrong. I feel this has been happening for quite some time, and I do feel you need a break from it, in the sense you need to have some of your own space to develop you more and to do what you need to do. And it's very much about shining your own light. I do feel you're a light worker. I do feel you've got spiritual work to do. I feel that you're a strong light worker, but things have been churned up, as you say, emotionally, and of course that disturbs your connection. So perhaps this writing and getting calmer and getting those feelings out. There's also a sense of judgment around you, whether you feel you're being judged by other people, or other people have judged you and judged you wrongly. I think that might be a part of it too. Don't take other people's opinions on board. Their opinion is entirely up to them. Actually, what other people think of us is their business. It shouldn't affect how we feel about us. Keep your connection and your self-belief strong. I can see there is a lot of spirit support around you. I can definitely see angels with you, so I know that you have an angelic connection going on there. And I feel that I'm hearing the word learning, so you're learning more. I don't know whether you're taking a course or doing something spiritually, but you're learning more. Yeah, and I know it seems like a bit of a hard uphill struggle, but you will get there, absolutely, out of the period of turmoil, and this autumn is good for you. Keep going, keep going. There's a lot for you to do. And I also have a feeling of you spiritually organising events or something along those lines. Okay, so if you don't already, I think the universe will provide inspiration and openings for you to do so. You have a good, strong energy, but I feel it bewilders you when people aren't nice to you. You don't understand why. Push that feeling out, away from you, and look on that as their issue. And also look at yourself, at the feelings that's brought up inside of you, because no doubt the universe is sending them to you to push your buttons, to help you to release some old, stuck, stymied energy from times gone by, all right? As we know, people that push our buttons are actually sent by the universe to show us where we've got blocked energy. But as soon as we've got the message from somebody, we don't need to keep hearing it. We just need to do the work on ourselves. And I'm sure you know that. And I'm sure it's just that there's a lot to do. That it all seems a bit much, a bit overwhelming emotionally sometimes, doesn't it? You need to clear those emotions. Nature is very good for you, of course, as you know, but do more of it. Somebody's saying do more of it. It's a very quick way of releasing the energy in your aura into the earth. Very healing. Earth, very healing for you. I do feel with you the light work is a lifelong thing, all right, that you will be doing it all the way through your life. You're definitely here on a mission to do that. I feel that you have other people to take care of, or you have done, and you have responsibilities, but you will be able to harmonize both, they're saying, okay? I know you've got obligations, because I heard the word obligations again just then. So see it through. Tough times, and you're on the right path. You will get there. I feel there's a lady in the spirit world who draws close to you as well, with a lot of reassurance. I feel that she's family. I feel that she's got a gentle energy towards you, supportive. I feel that she was quite elderly when she passed. She's showing me her making sandwiches for some reason. And she's saying to me to tell you to let go of things emotionally. It's on an emotional level. And she's there. She's also telling me to tell you counseling. And I think actually that might be that for her to receive. Yeah, a little bit of letting go, of things. Talking therapy would be useful at the moment. And she's telling me she sees things as they really are. For some reason she's showing me a bridge, and it's outdoors somewhere, like a stone bridge. Stone bridge, it's somewhere that you've been, somewhere that you've looked over the bridge at the water, if you can remember. It's a memory she's showing me. Just tell her I'm here, she's saying. Just tell her I'm here, and I feel you will know who this lady is. She's also showing me an old-fashioned hairnet, so she would have used an old-fashioned hairnet. And she's also showing me a plastic comb, one of those with the tail on it, the long tail. Don't really see those for sale anymore, at least I don't. Old-fashioned plastic comb with a long handle, the long thin tail on it. And also she's showing me macaroni, the macaroni pasta for some reason. So these are all memories to help identify her. Okay, so I'll break that link with her now, but I just want to reassure you that the support is there with the family and spirit world. And I've got a unicorn energy coming in for you now. Really beautiful ascended horse, of course. Pegasus unicorn, lady unicorn, offering to work with you. And she comes in with the colour lilac around her. So that's clearing. It's on that violet ray, the lilac, but it's also softening and peaceful, the lilac end of that spectrum. So I hope that's okay for you, Louise, and I hope that's helped. Lovely to connect with you. Okay. All right. Okay, Karen now. I'm going to Karen Forshaw, who says, "Hi, Jacqueline. Any message for me, please? Re, my son, who is going through a time of stress. How can I best help?" Well, before I even get as far as picking up a card, I can feel anxiety from him. A lot of anxiety. I'm picking this up through your energy field, of course. Anxiety. He really, I feel, is quite young, and he's under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. Yeah, and I can feel your energy around him. Let's pick a card and see what I can sense. Karen Forshaw, card for your son. Let's see. Okay, relationship harmony. Archangel Raziel. Right, so first indication then is that Archangel Raziel is the angel for you to call in to help your son. Raziel is offering to help soothe conflicts. This angel particularly works well with relationships, harmonizing conflicts. Ask this angel to come into the relationships around your son, because I don't feel that the anxiety he has is between you and he. I feel this is in his peer group and people around him. I don't know if he's being bullied or what, but I know that he's really anxious and extremely tense and worried all the time, and this is like 24/7 at the moment. Do ask this angel to come in, and this angel really will help. I'm going to pick another card as well from my other deck, Karen, and see what else I can get. Okay, so right, well the card is the Four of Autumn. Four of Autumn. Now I've got to look at that and see what I can pick up. Right, so they're telling me that things have got out of control in your son's mind and they're not as bad as he thinks they are. What's happened is the thoughts have been revolving around and he's kind of kept them to himself. I don't feel that he's been very open in talking about them a lot, and I think he's tried to, they're encapsulated in him. It's not as bad as he thinks, but he needs to see that. Keep asking the angels to go into the situation, whichever angels, as well as Raziel. He needs to work on his fear. There's also a sense with his energy, a fear of not being good enough. Nothing to do with anything that you have ever said or done with him. This is a karmic thing brought in by him. It's a past life issue. So what I would do, I can see that it's a past life recently when he was a woman and was very bullied. So what I'm saying is what I would do is I would ask the angels of karma and Lady Portia, the ascended Lady Master, to come in and dissolve the karma around him. You can definitely ask for karmic release for other people, because we're all connected. We're all part of the human race. Okay, we're all connected. Nobody is not connected to the whole consciousness, if you like, of humanity. So you can absolutely do that on his behalf. And just know that when you do that, the higher beings, the angels, the ascended masters, only ever will work for the highest good, and they will do anything to benefit that is in alignment with divine law, so you can't go wrong. If it's something that they can't do or isn't the right time to do, they won't do it. But they will always see where they can help and dissolve it in part or in whole. But it is a lesson for him that he didn't quite get in a past life. So he's reincarnated to learn to accept himself, I feel, and his own self-worth. But you can help him absolutely by working energetically and spiritually with him. And I do feel they're telling me he will be fine. He will be fine. So always, of course, as you know, make sure you're not buying into the fear and the worry energy, because you'll amplify that and surround him with that as your strong link with the mother and son connection. He will subconsciously pick up what you're thinking. So the minute you catch yourself worrying, stop it and ask the angels to dissolve that and just send positive thoughts to him, and that will also help, because otherwise it reflects, you understand what I'm saying, I'm sure. Okay. Also, if you want to help him with crystals, maybe having one under his pillow or in his room, you need a lovely soothing grounding crystal, like a deep orange, like an orange calcite, carnelian particularly, something like that, because that's very soothing for the relationship chakra, which is the sacral chakra, would be helpful. Okay, so I hope that's made some sense and given you some inspiration of things that you can do. Hi, Lynn. Hi, right, now I'm going to pick a card for somebody else, and I'm going to Lynn Woodring Grilham. So, lovely, bright, bouncy energy, lots of light around you. straight away. Let's see what I can give you then with a card. I'm using Drawing Virtues, the Archangel cards. And I have got Counselor, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Well, that is you, isn't it? Absolutely. You're very much spreading the light wherever you go. There's very much a radiance around you, a magnetic radiance. Right, so I do feel that there is a little fragility in you. You've had some hard times, but you have suffered the knocks, and your positivity has brought you back round. There's an absolute faith and belief in spirit, and I think that you're very open. I think you're mediumistic. I think that you see, sense energy, spirit, and light, the magic of the universe, the elementals. All of these things are shining around your energy field. Right, I feel at the moment you want to use all of these energies for things to feel worthwhile, more worthwhile. You need to develop a very clear direction, they're telling me. I've got Archangel Raphael as well, and I feel probably Azrael is coming in to bring closure to an old way of working with all of your skills and energies, and I do feel they want you to go through another door. And I feel actually this is to do with writing. I feel it's to do with writing down some of your spiritual knowledge so that it can spread out further to more people. I do see book format, right? So get going with those ideas and let the angels take you there on the next step of your journey, which will be absolutely lovely, and lots of people will love that energy. Do feel you're born to work spiritually, and I do feel you're born to write and share your knowledge and your information as well. So I hope that's given you an idea. All right. So where am I doing? Right, okay. Louise Mercer, let's have a card for you. I had a glass of water, but I don't know where it's gone. Never mind. Let's see. Louise Mercer. Any message for me? Louise Mercer. Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So number one indication is that this is the basic message, and the angel, Archangel Haniel, Louise, would love to work with you to come in, and Haniel is about balancing your biorhythms, your emotions, your flow, and I do feel there's a need with you to feel more secure. You'll know in which way that's meant. But Archangel Haniel energy is going to soothe you and wrap you up in this energy and help you. But I do feel there's a sense of loss with you, around you, or has been a loss somewhere, Louise, that you've really felt on a deep level. There's still emotional hurt around you that needs working on and releasing. I do feel there's a lot of pent up tears and emotions that need to come out with you, Louise, and I feel you're a very helpful person, that you're willing to help other people. There's also this energy that's almost like self-destructive. I feel there's a sense of you have blamed yourself too much in the past. Now start getting rid of that, because you don't need to hold on to that. Moving forward, is about letting go, and don't blame yourself if you feel you got something wrong. Well, we all do, that's life. But the important thing is letting go of that and making good and moving on. You're a very caring lady as well. And a couple of times I've got the Archangel Metatron energy wanting to come in for you and strengthen you, Louise. And I'm going to have a look in my other deck as well, the Fairy Oracle deck, Louise. Right, this is for Louise. Right, the card is number 8, Justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Well, I do feel that someone else has stood in your way, and there has been obstructions to you going where your heart really wants to, like blocked and you can't see the way forward. I think, right, there's so much suppressed energy within you where you're continually being nice and kind and loving and caring to other people, but your fears you hold inside, that side of you don't share with other people. You need to work on that, and then you're going to find that things can start to flow, because as you know, when your energy is blocked on some level, then your life doesn't flow forward like it could, because as you change your energy, you change your life. Your material life around you can only flow as easily as your energy flows. So if you have a lot of blocked energy, even if it's from 10 years ago, stuck in your energy field, that will reflect in your life as being blocked areas that don't move forward and seem stagnant, because the universe reflects back to you absolutely everything that's within you. So the minute you can release blocks, life, and opportunities and freedom starts to happen around you. So self-healing then is the key word for you, and I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for joining me and everybody else here. Hello, Gabby. Thank you. Glad you like my horses. Horses with added glitter they are. I've had glitter painted on, like a lot of my pictures in my house. Silver glitter painted over the top. Gabby. Let's have a look for Gabby. Let's find something for Gabby. Right. Gabby. Okay, chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so that indicates Archangel Metatron is asking to step forward, Gabby, and work with you more. And I think you have been doing this. My feeling is not that he's asking you to begin, but that you have been working on clearing yourself. Right, and the results of that will come to you. They're actually saying, stay with it, keep clearing, because suddenly you get a shift. We clear a bit, and suddenly a whole lump of something shifts and clears away from us, so that things become clearer. It doesn't happen overnight, but as you continue working on yourself, there comes a point where a big block or a big fear or something is released, and then we know it's all worthwhile as things start to free up. So what else, Gabby? Let's have another card for you. Okay. Let's see now. From the other deck, the Seven of Winter. Right, okay, so the card does talk about not seeing things clearly, and I think that might be to do with what you're still clearing. So let's see whether I can link into your energy. I feel that you don't feel clear about where you're going or where life's taking you exactly. I feel that you're unsure right now about that, although there is designs on things. There's things that you want to do, but then they don't seem to be happening that easily around you. Is there a feeling of being disconnected with you? Just a feeling of disconnection. Right, so I think what I want to say to you, Gabby, is grounding, actually. Grounding. Let me just pick another card. Reward yourself for all your hard work and cherishing your time alone. Right, the 9 of Autumn. I'm having an impression in my mind here of closed curtains inside a room that you're in, and you being in that room alone. Yeah, spending a lot of time looking into things, reading, writing, studying, something like that. Quite an intense period of doing that. Oh, right. The angels are saying now there needs to be more joy, more fun in your life. You need to balance your life with periods of having more fun and more joy. I think, yeah, I just think that balance needs to come in a bit more with you. Right, so recommendations there then to start with is call in the angels on those vibrations. There are angels of joy, angels of sociability, angels of fun, any qualities that you want to bring in. There are definitely always angels on those positive energies, and ask them to weave those vibrations into your aura. Look up crystals if you want to, like citrine is a great crystal for joy, abundance, fun, that beautiful sunshine ray, and work with those, and you'll find you start magnetizing those qualities and those kinds of people and things to you, because obviously the law of attraction. All right, so think about balance in your lifestyle, Gabby. I thought I'd pick another card, so I split the deck. And of course, I got life review, which is actually what I'm talking about. And Archangel Jeremiah is a good angel to help you as well. And anybody that wants to review their life and where you're up to at the moment and take stock, take inventory of your life, and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. And I'm hearing the word tourmaline for you, crystal wise, Gabby. Tourmaline. So do have a look if you have any, or get some, and work with that, because I think that's the right crystal for you at the moment. And the citrine, they just reminded me. Okay, so I hope that's interest, Gabby. Right, okay. Oh, Louise Mercer, beautiful. You have a Pegasus tattoo. Well, there's my confirmation from you to me about your lovely connection to the ascended horses. Obviously, the wings, as I'm sure you know, just like the angel's wings, indicate the fully awakened heart. They don't really have wings, it's just how they're depicted. And the horn is just the third eye, the spiral from the third eye chakra. As the chakra spins and sends out the light, it's been depicted as a horn, but it's really indicating the fully awakened third eye. So that's beautiful. I'm really glad you're connected to them. Beautiful, beautiful ascended beings, aren't they? Right, okay. So where I was going to go now was I'm going to go to Helen Detweiler Dunkel. Let's see, sort my cards out. What I can pick up for Helen. What have you put there for me? A pink flower and a red balloon. Is it a red balloon? That's nice. Thank you. So Helen. Right, okay. Right, well the card I've got for you is the sensitivity card with Archangel Haniel. I do feel with your energy it's going all over the place in lots of different directions at the moment, and could do with Haniel's energy soothing and getting into more of a flow, more of a balance. Do you do readings yourself? Because if you don't, I feel that you could. And I do feel with you there's a feeling of wanting to optimize your days. Sometimes though, I think things happen randomly and then you lose track of where you are and what you're up to. Right, okay, so I'm linking further into your energy because what they're showing me is cartwheels going off, like the energy again, spiraling all over the place. Lots of lovely energy, but if you want to resolve to get one thing done, you need to focus and get that all into one focus and definitely make a structure and decide to get something finished. Now I'll draw another card for you, Helen. And this one is the Seven of Spring. Be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So obviously she depicts you and the message is very clear, Helen. Stand up for yourself. And I feel that firing of the arrow is depicting what I'm saying. Decide on a target, all right? And then focus your energies on one thing at a time, and you're going to get much further with what you're doing. And also give yourself breaks. That's important too. Hope this is making sense to you, Helen. Somebody's just said to me cardiovascular exercise in my ear. So I feel that's what they are suggesting for you, right? Not meaning there's anything wrong with you, but that this is good for you because as you work your physical energy, it actually clears out energy in the other levels. We can clear our energy from the spiritual level downwards, and we can also clear it from the physical level as well. And again, that's quite important for you, this physical fitness. Hope that's made sense to you, Helen, and been of some use. Right, where else do I need to go? Hi Rita, hi Natalie, hi Diane. All right, I'm going to go to Natalie O'Toole, who says good morning. Okay, so good afternoon from the UK. It's 2:30 here, so you must be in a different time zone. I'm going to pick a card for you, Natalie. Let's see. It's for Natalie O'Toole. Oh, okay, that's a lovely card. Patience. Archangel Raphael, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Right, so I feel, Natalie, that you are a person who's been inclined to put yourself last, your own needs last. Still, you're a patient person, I feel. I feel that the card is not saying that you need more patience. I think the card is saying that you are very patient. With people around you, you're very obliging. You nurture other people, but still there's things that you need to do for you. Don't make your life all about other people. Try and schedule in time for you, Natalie. I do feel the sensitivity with you and the spirituality. I did have a sense of like a shamanic energy around you, and as I link further with that energy that's around you, I'm drawn into you on a guide level. And there is actually a Native American Indian lady. Should I call her a squaw? I do that in a nice way, but I was once told off for doing that. I think it's about the intention, you know, to Native American Indian lady standing with you. She's not very tall. She's on a guide level, and she shows me herself in a Native American village setting and working with skins, and she's very calming. She shows me herself going down near a river, and in the river there is a salmon. And okay, so I know that she's trying to tell me what her name is, and it's something to do with a salmon in the river. So I'm just relaxing my mind. Oh, okay. Right, I feel it's something like silver fish, because I saw the glints on the scales of the fish, so it may not actually be to call her a salmon, but like a silver fish. Is that all right? I'm just asking her. Yes. Oh, I think my impression from her is near enough. All right. Well, I'm doing the best I can, but her energy is soft. It's gentle, and she worked with tools. And as she worked on these skins and beading, it took her into an altered state of calmness and consciousness, where she connected herself to the Great Spirit. So she is in turn suggesting, if you do something like that, she's going to join with you and give you inspiration. I love her energy. It's very soothing. It's like a big pool of calm energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And you, I'm sure, would be very good at smudging with feathers and working with these shamanic healing modalities. Also, she's talking about mirror work. Do you ever do the mirror work like Louise always used to teach, or where you look into a mirror and look at yourself, and whatever you need to heal comes up in the mirror? It highlights for us, doesn't it, aspects of ourselves. That's something she's suggesting, and she's saying about seeing the good in you, and she wants to bring you on more and out more spiritually with your gifts. Feel also with you there's a deep understanding of animals, and you could work with totem animals, spirit animals, all of this kind of work. You would understand, because I'm sure that you know that you've been Native American Indian yourself in past lives. Quite often when the guide appears as Native American Indian, it's indicating that we have a strong aspect from our past lives in us that was Native American Indian, which you do have. Very lovely energy. And she's showing me a little bear, like a brown bear, so a female bear. And the female bear is standing up on her hind legs. So she's showing me, power animal for you. She's given me to say to you, the power animal, the bear. I hope this is resonating with you and makes sense. And do you do drawings? Because I'm just seeing pencil and drawing as well. Or it could be that she's suggesting, as your way of connecting with her, that you draw with pencil and paper, and this will guide you into the energies and open up that flow of spirituality and connect more. Very much this Native American medicine, anything along the flow of those energy lines is very much in your soul energy, or the part of your soul energy that I'm picking up on. There's very much a healing vibration about you and within you, and very much a soothing balm on other people. But you know your own mind, don't you? Yeah, you know your own mind. You know you have a good mind, but a strong mind. You know your intentions and what is acceptable for you. You're quite clear, which is great in your mind. You have a nice, strong, clear mind. I feel a good mind energy. No, I think that's all she wants me to say. Apart from she's showing me a Native American Indian woven blanket against a backdrop of some mountains. Where are those mountains? Do you want to tell me? Do I need to know? No, she's now showing me a rattle that they would have used, a shamanic rattle. Well, she's definitely made herself very clear that she wanted to come through today, and I'm glad she did. It's always lovely to feel and sense and hear the guides with people. So thank you for joining, and I hope that was of some interest. Okay. Right, yes, okay. I now feel drawn to go to Kay Jihan, who says, Jacqueline, could you select a card, please? Yes, of course. Okay, let's see what I can get for you. Right, okay, let's see then what's forthcoming. Okay. Okay, Jihan. Oh, this is a popular card today. It's Archangel Haniel again with sensitivity. Let's see. Right, the first thing as I look at the card is the expression on her face looks to me like a bit of a feeling of worry. So I'm now trying to connect more into your energy, which would be very easy if you were sitting in front of me. A little less easy just looking at your name, but I can still do that. I can still connect to your energy. And as I found your energy now, I'm getting a flow back of warmth. So I know that you're a warm person. I also feel the genuineness of you, and also a lot of interest in spiritual work. Are you trying to raise funding for something that you want to do, or thinking about buying something or spending some money on something? Because that's quite high up in your energy field. So it's either now or you're about to. And I'm getting a positive feeling about that. That's a good move or a good purchase or a good thing to do. Right. Okay. Right, yeah, okay. So the other thing on the card I'm drawn to is where it says about energies, and I do feel that you're energy aware, very much so. And I think you have been for a long time. This is not new to you. And I know that as I look into that word on the card, energies, and I'm connecting to your energy, I want to say to you about Egyptian past lives, which should mean something to you, that should resonate with you, and the type of lives where you worked energetically, psychically, spiritually. There is that resonance in your energy field. That should mean something to you. Right, okay. So I'm also being told to say to you that the moon and this card, this Archangel Haniel, who is the angel that relates to the moon does affect your energy, and definitely the full moon is a good time for you to get more insights to work with that energy. I'm going to pick another card for you as well, okay, and see what I get. Card 4, okay. Ooh, that's a very nice card. One of what would be considered the major arcana cards if this were an ordinary tarot deck, but this is similar to that. It's the fairy tarot deck with Doreen Virtue, Redley Valentine. Number 3, the Empress. So one of the major arcana cards, and of course the Empress is you. So let's see. Time to take action, the power of creativity. That is what it's all about. As I look at the card, it is time for you to set out on new ventures. I'm hearing, don't hold back. I'm also hearing there's definitely somebody here with me, a lady in the spirit world this is family, who really wants you to move forward. I feel that she's a taller lady, quite slim, build-wise. I think she may have worn glasses. I'm just seeing her with like a longish skirt on with a thin belt around the middle. Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll know who this is, but she's very much behind you and wanting you to move forward. So, what else could I say? Let's see. Okay, I get a nice feeling with you that you feel very blessed, actually. It's a lovely positive energy about you and around you. And you're focused on the good things, aren't you, in life? And that's the way you want it to be. And carry on with that, because that brings them into you by the law of attraction. Plus, you set a good example to people around you to start doing the same. You know, it does rub off like this hundredth monkey effect. You know, eventually, the more people that start doing something, it takes off. So it spreads the positivity in the most unexpected ways sometimes. Yeah, so okay, so I'll be doing this again when I feel drawn to. But thank you everybody for watching, and I hope it's been enjoyable. Bye.